With fewer offers per home, it's getting easier for our buyers this summer. Let's talk about that and more in this week's segment of Market Watch. Hi everyone, it's Joshua Barks here, Associate Broker with Keller Williams Realty Boise and Team Lead on the Barks & Co. Real Estate team. Thank you for tuning into this week's segment of Market Watch, where we talk about what's going on in the Boise area housing market on a week-over-week basis, and then our monthly deep dives. So without further ado, let's dive right into this week's numbers. We are finally starting to see fewer offers per listing, so it's getting a little bit easier for buyers as inventory comes up. So instead of seeing 15, 20 offers per listing, we're now seeing closer to 5, maybe 10. So it's fantastic that things are slowing down a little bit on that side. I talked about that a little bit last week with buyer fatigue, some buyers that have been in the market for a long time that are just getting discouraged. So they're just taking a break right now, so leaving the market there. But with fewer offers per homes, when we're talking about supply and demand is still incredibly strong. In fact, we finally broke the 500 home threshold for Ada County with 532 active listings, with last week's 491. Above 500 is for the first time since last July, so that's incredible. Keep going on listings. We have actually just about as many listings that listed in the last 7 days as what we had last week. So we had 188 new listings hit the market this week, 189 hit last week, so very consistent there. And then when we're looking at pendings, overall we have 844 homes that are pending compared to last week's 815. 212 of those are new as of these last 7 days, and then last week we had 238 buyers go under contract. So even though we're seeing fewer offers per listings, it's a great time for buyers right now because interest rates are still low and you're competing against fewer people. It's still a fantastic time, very strong seller's market overall, because we're still seeing, 212 homes got snatched up off the market and only 188 came on. So we're still seeing a big gap between supply and demand and what's going on out there. When we're looking at the number of home sales, we have 180 that closed this week, 192 closed last week, so very consistent there. And then interest rates for the first time in 10 weeks are over 3%. Barely, but they're over 3%. So 3.03 is the average mortgage rate for a 30-year fixed, according to Freddie Mac and their research department. And with that, they are, like I've been saying, projecting interest rates to be higher by the end of the year. So now is still a fantastic time to buy, sell, or refinance because getting those lower interest rates is going to be huge. With the fewer offers, hopefully we start to see less of a fast-paced appreciation, because that's a super unhealthy growth, and we're still appreciating, but at hopefully a slower pace by the end of the year. So we'll see that here in a couple weeks with the market dynamics for this month, though when things started kind of seeing fewer offers happened this month. So we're probably not going to see that until next month's market dynamics, if that makes sense. But if you have any questions about the real estate market, perhaps getting ready to buy a home, getting ready to sell a home, or even refinancing, you need connections with a great lender, I'm happy to help. Talk to your agent, talk to a real estate professional that you trust. Of course, I'd love to be interviewed for the job as well. My number is 208-914-1095. And of course, you can always email me. My email's at the bottom of the screen. And then you can always visit our website too. We have some great information there. You can check out the Keller Williams listings that we have and see how we can help you achieve your goals, because that's really what we're here for, is to just give you all the information that you need in order to make a good decision for you and your family. So that's kind of what we're seeing in the market. That's a wrap for this week. I promised I kept it shorter. So here you are. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and we will see you next Friday.